All right, let me start this video by saying I care about where you're at. I'm not beating you down. I'm not trying to beat you up. Not trying to get you more depressed, but you can't stay where you are. If you're going through a tough time, if times are hard, if things have been bad, you took a wrong turn, no excuse for staying there. You know, Paul said to Timothy, he said, anybody that competes as an athlete, they don't win. They don't get the victor's crown if they're not putting their effort in. So we got to put our effort in. Are you stuck today? Are you stuck in business, stuck in a relationship? Are you stuck in life? Are you stuck spiritually? Whatever it is, if you're stuck, stagnant, and sitting, I'm going to give you a recipe on how to move forward right now. First of all, you got to discover. Here's what I want you to do. Number one, go into discovery mode. That may take opening your notes on your iPhone or your computer or getting your journal out. Go into discovery mode. What put you here? How did you end up here? What made you tap the brakes? Was it trauma? Was it just a season of life? If you don't discover what put you in this spot, you will never be able to move out of this spot. So listen, I know it might have been tough. It might have been an event, or it might have been just a long season of life. But your response to it will keep you here if you don't discover it and say, there's the problem and I'm going to fix it. Then what do we got to do? We got to learn from it. You don't just say, oh, that's what it was, and put walls up to that thing. You got to learn from it. People always say leaders are readers. The best way to learn is to read. Or maybe you're like me and you ain't got time to read sometimes. So turn on a book in the car while you're driving and listen to it. Leaders are readers and leaders are learners. So always learning. Listen, repeating the process that got you stuck over and over again is not going to get you out of this place. You got to move. Find a new process. That's what learning's about. You can only find a new process by learning. So you got to learn and move forward. Listen, whatever it is, research it. Find a mentor, find a coach, invest in yourself. Sometimes when you're stuck, to get out of being stuck, you got to pause, discover why you were stuck, but then find new ways out of being stuck. Can I just tell you something? If what you've been trying was working, you wouldn't be stuck anymore. So find you a mentor, find you a coach, find you a friend that will help you move forward out of this thing. That's called learning. Then you got to grow. I know it seems obvious. It seems like an obvious step, but you have got to grow. But in order to grow, you're going to have to make deliberate decisions to grow. One time I was talking about growing in an online class that I was doing, and a guy in the comments jumped up and said, listen, if you're not training, you're just trying. And I thought about all the things in my life where I wasn't training, I just kept trying it again. I wanted a good steak grilled on the grill. I wanted it to be delicious, but I wasn't changing anything. I just kept trying to grill steaks. So I went and started doing some research, found a guy on YouTube that I think's the best guy to grill a steak, and I started training to grill a better steak. I started going out and eating good steaks, coming back and trying to emulate what I had had. Listen, in my flight training, a lot of times I was just trying. I was just trying to make a better landing. But when I began to train and find a coach and a mentor to do that, that's when I begin to grow on it. Listen to me today as I get ready to finish this. You need to grow on purpose. Growth does not happen by accident. It happens on purpose, and you need to step up and do that. Also, kind of means that you got to drop some things that have been keeping you from growing. Some of those things that have been backing you up. Might be some relationships you're around. Listen, I'm never the one that says cut everybody off, but maybe you need just a little space, a little less time with that person, and maybe a little more time with somebody who can help you grow and move forward. You might need to drop attitudes, old mindsets, bad habits, but I promise you, this is a recipe for success. Then adapt. After you begin to move forward, adapt what you've been learning. That's a significant part of the process. Everything don't work for you. You got to adapt and get the things that do work for you. If you don't, you'll just sink back into the old. So clean out your closet. Do not go back. I'm in it for you. I'm praying for you. I'll see you on another video soon.